Shalom. Call Hangai Ngaya, how about Shim Yao Shai? Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double us to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone rule well. Shalom to the 144,000. The 1/3 remnant, men, women, and children of the whole for the next Shalom. It's the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you with another lesson. Through the spirit and power, how about Shim Yao Shai? Prayers and let's be edifying and straight to the point. You're going to read this article from the People's Voice.tv. Excuse me. It says Democrat strategy. I need snarky. Sorry about that. Democratic strategist urges Americans to pick up arms against Trump and make a better country. So this is sedition. All right. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2, man. Okay. Second Israel 15 chapter, man. Okay. Because no matter what side is selected on November the 5th, man, all hell is going to break loose. And we are very, very dangerously close to this, man. Okay, so let's read this. Democrats and liberals across the nations must unite and pick up arms against Trump and make a better country, according to veteran Democrat political strategist James Carville. Comparing the contemporary period to the Civil War era, Carville told MSNBC host Ari Melber that when the Republican was threatened, Americans answered the call by engaging in armed violence. So this guy's calling for violence, man. Okay, Civil War. All right, not just the Republicans and the conservatives calling for a civil war if Trump don't win. The left is calling for one too, man. The Democrats, man. All right, that's Egyptian against Egyptian. Okay, the political party system, man. All right, Egyptian against the Egyptians, man. It says when the Republican was threatened, people pick up arms and answer the call, said Carville in an interview Monday. Or in 1965, in the middle of the civil rights movement, I think people decided they were going to take matters into their own hands and create a better country. And that's what I hope we do here in the next few weeks. He continued, man. That's second Israel, man. Come on, man. And look, what does it say in second Israel, the 15th chapter and the 15th verse? It's like the 16th verse. Okay. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So these people are going to take matters into their own hands. This is how dangerously close we are, man, to shit hitting the fan and Jacob's trouble. Okay, so these next 2 weeks, man, they're going to be very interesting. All right. This person, Vince Langman, all right, from X, formerly known as Twitter, says James Carville has officially been diagnosed with stage 4 Trump deranged syndrome. Must watch. Oh boy, anyway. Carville warns the MSNBC audience that if Trump wins the election, he will launch mass arrests, claiming that both he and host Eric Melber, along with people of color, will be among those targets. Well, that might be true. Okay. All right. And that's just Esau. Look, that's just Esau just doing what he doing, man. What they say, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Okay. These are the times that we're in, man. Okay. So, look, we already know that the times we're in. It says, when the paddy wagon comes, you and I are going to be in the back of it, bouncing around, and it's not going to be very much fun. And they will tell you, and they will take you and they will tell you the judge said, I'm sorry, Mr. Melber, I'm sorry, Mr. Carville, I'm sorry. Mr. Trump said he was going to get rid of the Constitution. I have no choice but to enforce the democratic norms of this country Carville says. All right. All right. So, look, these are times that we in, man. It says Carville, a former Clinton advisor, suggested that Democrats should focus on weaknesses among specific voters' blocs, such as men of color, rather than on Trump's alleged threats to the Constitution. People say, what's at stake in this election? Okay, the Constitution is at stake. The whole idea of I don't know if you call a constitutional republic whatever highbrow people call it. I get it. We live under a set of laws. Is literally at risk, and he is telling you that Carville said. All right, and people want to know about the weakness among males of color. He added, what weaknesses? Because the men of color, because Israelites don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. All right, is that what you mean? What weaknesses? You got no weaknesses, man. Anyway, Carville then warned that Trump's going to arrest all of you. All right. Anyway, what you think about Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris didn't lock up so-called black men, Israelite men for petty crimes when she was DA. So if you expecting that from Trump, how much more from fucking Kamala Harris? Look what Kamala Harris did when she was fucking DA in California, man. When she was the district attorney in California, she locked up plenty of Israelite men for non-violent petty crimes, man. So what in the fuck makes you think she ain't gonna do that? Boy, he saw through, man. All right, he saw through, man. And hey, these Israelites out here, they're through too, but we don't really too much care about Edom, man, because Esau, he's basically through anyway. All right. Anyway, let's get to scriptures, man. It's snarky. Because, anyway, and I'm right there in Isaiah. Right here in Isaiah. So I'm going to stay in Isaiah. All right, we're going to go to Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2. We're going to read this both in the KJV and we're going to read this in the Good News Translation. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, so we're very dangerously close to that happening, man. Okay, that's civil war. Whoever is selected, man, okay, not elected, okay, selected on November the 5th, whether it be Kamala Harris or Donald J. Trump, hey, America is done. People are going to be mad. One side going to be mad, the other side going to be happy, okay? And that's when all hell going to break loose, man. Let's get this in the Good News Translation. Isaiah 19 and 2 in the Good News Translation. Isaiah 19 and verse 2 in the Good News Translation. The Lord Yahweh Shai says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt. America is spiritual Egypt. And turn brother against brother and neighbor against neighbor. Rival cities will fight each other and rival kings will struggle for power. This is the times that we're fast approaching, man. Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel 12 and 1. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 30. I'm going to read verses verse 4 through 7. Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and Judah, all 12 tribes. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and of course, respectable Israelites that are scattered amongst the heathen that look like the heathens. Verse 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. We're not in the time of peace, man. Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. There's a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. We're in a time of hate and war. Okay? Verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether do a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. It is the time of Jacob's trouble, man, and Jacob's trouble is fast approaching. Okay? We are approaching some dangerous times. Getting tongue twisted, Sanaki. Getting a little tongue twisted there. All right. We are approaching some dangerous, unpreceded dangerous times, man. Okay. And hey, be circumspect out here, man. Okay. Like it tells you in Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Evil days are upon us, man. And it is about to go from bad to worse. It can go from 0 to 60 at any given moment, man. Okay? And looks like we're that close. 2024 is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. So anything can happen between now and next month. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 15. We're going to get in here because I like to read it. I like to read 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter in here, man. Okay, because, hey, this is what's about to get ready to happen. Excuse me. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. The world and the people are in it are doomed. Verse 15. The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. Okay? You're about to have that Egyptian against Egyptian. This man here is calling for people to arm themselves and, hey, against Trump and against the Republicans Party. So you're about to see that Egyptian against the Egyptian play out in real time. 2nd is the 15th chapter. All the way down to verse 14 and verse 19 play out in real time. Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 37, Daniel 12:1 play out in real time. These are the times that we're in. Okay? Verse 16. There will be great I'm getting over excited. I'm getting excited, man. Snarky. Take my time and read this, snarky. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. There will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. This is what's coming. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of the action shall stand in their power. People are about to take matters into their own hand. If the other side don't get their way, if Trump loses, you're about to have the Proud Boys and all these diehard Joe Blow six-pack Edomites come out with their guns swinging. Because Trump is their last hope, man, that great white hope. Okay, so-called white hope, man. And if Trump don't win, that's the end. These Edomites feel like that's the end of their so-called America, which is America is not theirs. Okay, hey, people are about to take to the streets, man. It's about to be some shit. Straight up, shit is about to hit the fan, and it, like I say, and like many brothers say, it can happen in any moment, man. We are that close. And let it happen. Let's go. Let it happen, man. Let's go. I'm ready. Brothers are ready. You feel sisters, man. Hey, we ready for this place to fall apart, man. We're ready for this place to grow up in chaos, man. Come on. That's why you think they made the movie Civil War. They ain't make that movie for nothing. Okay? Come on. Because they already know what's going to happen. Verse 17. There will no longer be free access to the cities. Cities are going to be blocked off. States are going to be closed off where you won't be able to go in or come out, man. There ain't going to be no traveling freely pretty soon. You ain't going to be able to travel. Excuse me. You're not going to be able to travel freely. Okay? You're not going to be able to travel freely and go anywhere you want. Go to the grocery stores, go to work, and all of this. All of that shit's about to come to a standstill. Okay? Verse 18. Because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. Verse 19. Driven by famine and terrible sufferings, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions. This is how close we are, man, to all hell breaking loose. Okay? Let's stay here. Let's go to 2 Ezra 13. All right. Verse 31. Okay? 2 Ezra chapter 13, verse 31 in the Good News Translation. They will begin to make war against one another, city against city, region against region, nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. These are the times that we're in. All right, wars and rumors of wars. But that rumor is about, there ain't gonna be no rumor pretty soon. Because, like it says, though it tarry, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay? So we are close, man. And that goes to show you a house divided cannot stand. Let's get that in the NLT. Okay? NLT. Where's the NLT at? Let's see it. I don't know. Where is that NLT version, man? I might have to go to my other one. Hold on. Let me close that out. Yeah, let me go to the other one. Let's get that. Here we go. All right, let's get this in the NLT, man. All right, let's go to Matthew. Not Matthew, but Mark. Mark chapter 3. Mark chapter 3. And let's read verse 23 to 26. Yahushua called them over and responded with an illustration. How can Satan cast out Satan? He asked. Verse 24. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Let's read that again. I keep saying Matthew. Good Lord, Snarky. Mark chapter 3 and verse 24. Snarky. I don't know why I keep saying Matthew. Must want me to go to Matthew. I'm gonna go to Matthew. But nevertheless, let's continue. Mark chapter 3 and verse 24. A kingdom divided by a civil war will collapse. And this is, America is on the verge of collapse, man. Okay. Verse 25. Similarly, a family splintered by feuding will fall apart. And Esau, Edom, these Edomites are against each other, man. A house divided cannot stand. Esau is, these Edomites are about to, they're about to commit Edomite on Edomite crime, man. Okay? Yeah. They're about to fight one another. Verse 26, and if Satan is divided and fights against himself, how can he stand? He will never survive. And this is where we're at, man. Okay? Now let's go back to the King James. All right. Apocrypha. Now let's go to Matthew. Since I keep saying Matthew, I might as well get it. Excuse me. Matthew 24. And let's read verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? The end is not yet because they're going to make the MOTB, which is the CF, mandatory. All right? And with these nations are joining the BRICS nations, hey, the petrodollar is on its way out, man. It's just a matter of time before the petrodollar collapse. We're on the verge of that too. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're in the beginning of sorrows. Okay? So, hey, things are speeding up for the elect's sake, man. Okay? Let's go down and get that scripture. Matthew 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22. And that said, those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. Okay? These days are speeding up. Time is speeding up. Okay? So we're almost out of here. Okay? Anything else I had? Nope, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it here, man. Okay, just want to do this little quick lesson, man. Some Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. Okay, let's go back to the article right quick, man. Cause hey, things are heating up, man. Okay, things are heating up. And it's about to go from bad to worse. It's about to go from 0 to 60, and that can happen at any time. Okay. So with that, all praises and glorifications go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Hashem Rakak Wadash. It's on to the next one, Shalom, Kwam Yashurala, and Wa Ba Ba Ba. Shalom.